After the Easter Rising of 1916 came the War of Independence. The GAA was not involved as an organisation, but many of its members were. When a Galway City GAA committee was photographed in 1920, the volunteers among them wore their uniforms. And ever since Hurleys had been carried in Parnell's funeral, they were a symbol of insurrection and a useful substitute for drilling when guns were in short supply. But all of this made the GAA suspect to the British authorities, with tragic results. Tipperary with the Black Hoop playing Sligo in the All-Ireland semi-final of 1922. On November 21st, 1920, half of this Tipperary team were here in Croke Park in a challenge match against Dublin. British intelligence agents had been assassinated that morning. In retaliation, British forces attacked Croke Park and opened fire. A Tipperary player, Michael Hogan, was killed along with 12 others. That was Bloody Sunday. But the greatest test was yet to come. In 1922, the treaty with Britain divided Ireland as nothing before. Even families were split, and when the passions boiled over into civil war, thousands were excommunicated by the Catholic Church. Some of the bitterest and bloodiest conflict was in County Kerry. In 1925, Kerry in the dark shirts beat Dublin in the All-Ireland final of 1924, delayed by the Civil War and its aftermath. The stars of the Kerry team were John Joe Sheehy in the centre of picture and Con Brosnan behind him. But these men were political enemies. Brosnan, an officer in the new Irish Free State Army, Sheehy, a Republican insurgent who had spent the Civil War on the run. Yet, throughout that period and after, they played together on the Kerry team in a kind of amnesty that prevailed in much of Ireland. The playing fields and council chambers of the GAA were the only ground on which Civil War opponents were prepared to meet. A contribution to the healing of those wounds that would be difficult to exaggerate.